All investment depends on the availability of funds. In Mauritius, investment funds is an important product offering and a pillar of the financial services sector. To ensure sufficiency of required funds, investors can opt for this existing capital market product to pool monies which are professionally managed by a fund manager. This funding method is very popular among international financial experts and advisors. It helps to diversify investments and mitigate risks. It is a multi-billion USD business, and various IFCs such as Singapore, Hong Kong, Jersey, Dubai, and Cayman Islands offer attractive regulatory tax regimes for investment funds. In order to strengthen the competitiveness of the Mauritian IFC, keep pace with evolving developments in the fund industry, and take advantage of the growing demand worldwide, the Financial Services Commission issued the Financial Services Special Purpose Fund Rules 2021 to govern Special Purpose Fund or SPF, replacing the 2013 rules. As per the rules, only a collective investment scheme, CIS, and a closed-end fund, CEF, may apply to the Commission under the mentioned rule for an authorization as an SPF. While it is unlikely that an individual alone can invest in all desired real property or blue-chip securities amongst others, a CIS and a CEF can be a perfect alternative with the following advantages. Pooling funds that are managed on behalf of the investors by a professional fund manager according to specific investment objectives as established for the structure. Having the possibility to share expenses and hire relevant professionals to make strategic decisions and intelligent investments. Creating a diversified portfolio of securities, real property, etc. The FSC will authorize a CIS or a CEF as an SPF provided it satisfies all required criteria, which inter alia includes that it offers its shares solely by way of private placement. It has a maximum of 50 investors with a minimum subscription of 100,000 USD per investor. It is managed at all times by a CIS manager and administered by a CIS administrator. In case of default or submission of misleading information, the FSC may withdraw authorization of a CIS, CEF as an SPF. The FSC may also impose disciplinary sanctions or other regulatory actions as provided in the legislations. The main particularity of SPF is the tax incentive available. All SPFs are classified as exempt bodies of persons under the Income Tax Act. No income tax is levied on interests, rents, royalties, compensations, and other amounts paid by an SPF to a non-resident. The latter will be taxed in his country of residence. An SPF should ensure that it has substance in Mauritius, like carrying out its relevant core income generating activities in or from Mauritius. Additionally, it should employ an adequate number of qualified persons to generate the core income, and it should also incur a minimum expenditure proportionate to the level of its activities. An SPF must at all times comply with the relevant provisions of the Securities Act 2005 and the Securities, Collective Investment Schemes and Closed-End Funds Regulations 2008. It must also comply with the AML CFT requirements, including the FIAMLA and relevant regulations. The conditions attached to the SPF consolidates the jurisdiction's commitment to ensure compliance with international regulations, whilst adapting to robust competition in the sector of investment fund. This new framework, therefore, opens an avenue for investment fund players to benchmark on other reputed IFCs and promote Mauritius as a competitive jurisdiction in this market segment.